Hello there, my beautiful Librans. How are you all? Thank you all so much for being here, guys. I really do hope you have all been well. Thank you all so much for joining me here today. Alrighty, so Libra, what we are doing here is your you versus them reading for our April period. Okay, so do note that what I sense with these readings a lot of the time is that you'll feel the energy shift starting to take place 5 days prior to this 5-day 120-hour reading here, and continue for a further 5 days once the time has lapsed within this reading also. Okay, also note, if you are new to this channel Libra, to like, share and subscribe these videos. All right, your love and your support is truly appreciated. And for those of you already part of the channel, thank you all so much for coming back and supporting me in our journey here. Or, you know how it is, guys. You know how it is. I get a little bit tongue-tied when it comes to you lots, just because there are so many messages that are constantly wanting to pop out for you. Okay, so what I am wanting to do is to gain the messages for you. And this will be your side over here, Libra, your person's side over here. However, do feel free to flip it, switch it, do whatever it is that you wish, so it actually fits your current situation. All right, however, do not force the messages to fit. Now, we have our energies here from our Lovers Oracle, okay? And we will see what messages come out for you from this energy deck over here. Alrighty. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, so we can't take those. There was way too many, only one flipped. Alright, now the energy at the bottom of this deck is one of peace, so that is a good sign here, guys, regardless of what comes up throughout the reading. Okay, balance, tranquility, being at peace with whatever's actually coming your way here. So what we're going to do now is grab the messages from the tarot and see what they have to say for you and your person at this time as well. Alrighty, so alright, and this makes total sense here for the side that I am reading you on. Oh my God. Okay, so we will read her the way she actually came out this time, just because I want the messages to be clear for you, Libra. Wow. There we go. Outcome. Thank you very much. And on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Libra, what I'm sensing here first and foremost, okay, that there are definitely or have definitely been delays with you actually coming towards this person. And there may be some form of a distance here, whether it be overseas, long distance, whether it be physical or emotional distance here between the two of you. However, what I am sensing is that after you hear this message, that any delays in the past are going to be lifted, and do expect some form of communication to come forward towards you. Okay, I'm feeling as though it's actually someone from your past though, Libra, so do keep that in mind, guys. Okay, so your side over here, Libra, you have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, and secondly, you have you deserve love, you are lovable. So Libra, what I'm sensing straight off the bat here for you, as I am reading this side here for you, is that you're quite fearful of taking the next step here with a certain somebody in your life. Okay, what I am sensing is that you are needing to acknowledge that you actually do deserve to be loved here, guys, because that's all a Libra wants is, balance. We are very independent energies. However, we too want to be loved. And I mean, when you know who that person is and who you want to be with, then it's all the more harder, right? Okay, what I'm sensing is that somebody, whether it be you, Libra, or someone in this relationship, is not acknowledging the feelings that they have for either you or you for them at this point in time, just because of this feeling of being stuck and powerless at this point in time. And if you have a look, she is also wearing a blindfold here, so this actually speaks 1,000 words. All right, she's blindfolded to the fact of what is surrounding her at this point in time, and that's why she's so fearful. So I feel as though the only person here deceiving themselves is either you, Libra, or your person. Okay, I don't feel as though it's deception in the form of this person deceiving you or you purposely deceiving this person at this point in time. What I am sensing is that someone here might be afraid of committing. You could be dealing with Taurian energy. We have, you know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces quite prominently through here. We have a little bit of earth energy, guys, but prominent energies throughout this reading are also air energy. So this very much so represents to me, especially on your side here, Libra, that, you know, this is quite frankly you right now. So you might be wearing this false mask right now to protect yourselves because you weren't committed to in the past the way you felt you deserved here, okay? You're not sure whether or not this is actually for the long haul or if this person is actually going to come towards you to commit. What I do see is this person is, you know, overwhelmed with the emotions that they have and carry for you, Libra. This is also you, okay? Trying to make a decision. You're a bit indecisive at this point, and you know what, Libra? That's you. That is a Libran energy here. What I'm sensing here is that, you know, you're trying to come undone of making a decision. I feel as though this decision is finally going to be made here, guys, okay? Knowing in terms of the fact that you actually deserve love here. And with this card here, okay, card number 42, chop wood, this says that, you know, the little mundane things throughout life, throughout your daily life are very much so very important to you right now, okay? So you might feel as though it's a bit, you know, tumultuous and, you know, going in circles and getting a bit boring. However, this is necessary right now for you guys. So you're not rushing into something here. You're very much so, you know, slowly but surely treading into this, okay? And that's very indicative of the Eight of Swords energy here. So, you know, dropping those masks when the time is right, in other words. So it might seem a little bit mundane right now and, you know, going over and over and over again like it once used to. However, what I am sensing is that you're finally coming undone of these energies, freeing yourself, releasing yourself of this, and making a decision finally, okay? Guys, on your person's side, we have reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life, and honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together, okay? Which is absolutely beautiful. Now, over here, this is someone who is looking to come forward towards you. Sixes are all about reconciliation. Sixes are all about accepting and giving help. Okay, what I see this card as is your person trying to make contact with you in whichever way possible at this time. What I'm seeing is this person actually reaching out to you to, you know, give this thing another go. I see that this person is very much so awakened to this connection. I'm feeling as though this could be quite a twin flamey energy here, guys, okay? This is someone who is in tune with your own emotions, okay, acknowledges the connect that you guys have here, all right, no longer sees things as black and white, very much so awakened to this connection that they have with you here, all right, and they are wanting to take action. However, at this point in time, they're a little bit, you know, steadfast just because of this Two of Swords energy that they may be going through too, okay? Now, the next card is the Chariot, okay? So this is very beautiful here, guys. This is saying that your person is trying to overcome the difficulties of their own headspace, has overcome these difficulties, very much so wants to move forward towards you, okay? They want to progress in a future with you here. They want to reconcile, guys. This is actually more distanced energy here as well, so do keep that in mind. This is about traveling, you know, overseas journeys, things like that. So it could very well be a long distance relationship with someone, you know, who's either moved overseas, lives overseas, maybe you're traveling to this person, something like that. But what I see is that either you're going to make this move or that person's going to make their move towards you, okay? Because as I said, someone here is awakened to this connection here. It's a twin flame connection, Libra, and that's absolutely beautiful. This person constantly thinks about you. This could also indicate a past life connection here with this person. So I feel as though you guys have been through a lot here, which is why, you know, for some of you, Libra, you're going to be shocked, okay, when this person comes back, because you thought you'd done and dealt with everything that needed to be done and dealt with in the past with this one here, okay? And this is saying that this person wants to literally, this is more trouble energy here, come towards you, all right? Wants to start something safe, stable, whole with you. This is commitment here for the two of you guys, okay? This person is very much so looking to regain control of this situation, if it is someone from the past, okay, to be able to make that decision to come forward towards you. They are very much so making that decision right now to come forward, okay? They're thinking it, they're overthinking it for some of them, all right? They're using their logic now. They've awakened and they're listening to their heart, but they're also switched on in the mind when it comes to this. What I see, Libra, is that you have in the past walked away from situations that no longer serve you. Okay, whoever was deceiving you, you've let that go. Whoever was making you angry or giving you anxiety, you've let that go. You've overcome those challenges, guys. Okay, you've walked away from that. You very much so worked hard to get to the place and the spot that you are currently in right now. Okay, what I am sensing with the 8s on the ground, guys, this is absolutely beautiful, because this very much so indicates to me that this is going to be quite successful here for the both of you. Okay, this is absolutely beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful energy, guys. This is very much so telling me that you're actually coming into some form of new knowledge also at this point in time, okay, to be able to persevere and move on with this person hand in hand. Alrighty, guys, you need to know that you are coming into some form of news also, okay, so be aware of your surroundings, drop those guards. Your person's energy here on their side and what they're thinking, Treasure Island, they feel as though, you know, you are their wish fulfillment. This is a 9, guys, okay? You could be dealing with a lot more water energy here also, okay? I feel as though this is very, very scorpionic as well. I don't know why I get that, just with the 9 and stuff like that, and the turtle and the water and the Treasure Island thing here, okay? This very much so reeks to me of a Scorpio energy, just a water energy, because you do have strong and prominent Cancerian energy throughout here, and you have strong and prominent Taurian energy through here also, and I'm picking this up as Scorpionic energy for the time being, guys, okay? What I'm sensing is that this relationship between you and your person could very much so lead to a beautiful reconciliation here. One where the both of you, and where this person specifically feels as though it's actually unattainable at this point in time. Alright, it's within your reach, guys. There is wishes being fulfilled at this point in time. So do take this as it resonates, Libra. I am very happy for you guys, okay? And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. So I do wish you all the best, okay, guys? And for those of you in long distance relationships, happy travels, or, you know, all the best to you all out there. And on that note, loving you and leaving you, lots of light, love and blessings.